All right. Well, here's the start of Rim2Rim2Rim, hiking 50 miles over 3 days, 11,000 plus feet of elevation gain over that time. It is brisk, but I'm in a t-shirt because it's gonna warm up quick here in the canyon. But yeah, it's like 40 degrees. It's probably gonna be 20s at the North Rim. So this trip we're doing Bright Angel, camping at Cottonwood, and then day hiking from Cottonwood to North Rim, back to Cottonwood, camping a second night, and then hiking out up to South Kaibab. Which that part's gonna be the toughest part for sure of the trip. Very, very steep up South Kaibab. And this time of the year, Bright Angel closes part of it, so you have to take like the Tonto Pass and connect that to the South Kaibab Trail anyway to get to Phantom Ranch. So it does add an extra mile for today, actually extra couple, but it's all downhill, all very flat. Today's the easiest day. And from here on out, it's gonna be a lot of walking, a lot of thoughts. 3 days of staring at the same thing, but I'm excited. This will probably be the hardest hike you've seen on this channel so far. Can't believe it. Rim2Rim2Rim. Done Rim2Rim 3 times. Rim2Rim2Rim might be a one and done for me, but we'll see. Sun is out, huh? It's nice to have it peeking. I was getting a little chilly. Been blowing my nose a lot again. It's like the weather changed from Phoenix. Very drastic. From 85 it being 40, so I think it affects my nose and sniffles a little bit. Overall, I think about 6 or 7 miles in. Just hopped on the Tonto East Trail about a mile ago, so I might be about 6 miles in. Just over an hour and a half in the hike. I guess this is technically a new part of the Grand Canyon I've yet to hike. Tonto East Trail. They're doing quite a bit of construction with the Bright Angel continuation, but this is enjoyable, relatively flat. A little mix of up and downs, but pretty flat. Adds like, I was wrong, an extra maybe 5 miles, which I don't know, isn't that concerning for me, but there are 6 other individuals probably a mile or 2 behind me. But, you know, the Famare Hikes way, always leave people behind and pray for the best. Earlier I was talking about today might be the easiest day. I might have to quickly disagree to myself. My goodness, walking down all this with all this weight. Hopping on out on the South Kaibab Trail. Knees are feeling. Some unfortunate news too. I think this unfortunately has to be my last hike ever with my Lowa Renegades. I would probably for sure buy new ones, but I have to put for sure over 2,000 miles on these, and man, my feet aren't feeling great, and boots aren't looking great. It's unfortunate. Well, it's official. I officially got a blister. But I got it before it started. It hasn't bursted, but it's for sure there. So I took the time to bandage that up, put some ointment on it, wrap that up. Actually feels good now. I know where it's from. It's from a little piece of my shoe down the insole's wearing out. So again, it's just a boot issue. But I think I've had this boot since freshman year. So since I've climbed Mount Whitney and onward, and these things have been to Africa, been all over. It's unfortunate, but it is the last appearance of these boots. I will need to get some new ones before the new year, I'm sure. For sure, considering how much I hike. But I just filled some water at the water station. I'm basically at Phantom Ranch. Kind of the ethical dilemma on if I should be a good friend and wait for the entire group, and then I get another just probably hour ahead of them again, or if I just stay like 2 hours ahead of them and just set up camp. But I don't own the permit. My name's not on the permit. It's not really my trip. So I would just be kind of sitting around. Regardless, I'm going to be sitting around doing not much. So I'm trying to think if I want to do that here or if I want to do that at Cottonwood. But I have about 6 more miles to go, all uphill, and as weird as this sounds, kind of thankfully all uphill. It's that downhill kills your knees. Thankfully tomorrow it's good day pack only, so I don't have as much weight putting pressure on them. It really hits you. So keep you posted on what I end up doing. But for right now, at least it's not a bad view at all to soak in. I mean, this is the Grand Canyon. All right, first update of today. We're back on the North Rim. Back in the elements. Snowy trail, about a mile from the first rim. But great day. Didn't shoot a lot, record a lot. Usually whenever you're kind of locked in and have so many miles to hike, you don't really want to record all of it. Which is kind of what happened. But I'll definitely Try to keep this post as much as possible. This last little bit of North Rim is so steep. So, breathing heavy. It's also about 8,000 feet, so slight altitude compared to sleeping at 1,000. Overall, beautiful weather, beautiful weather. I can see the top right there. I'm gonna try to get there, eat something, and come back down. Welcome to the North Rim of the Grand Canyon. Well, back there, I already started hiking down. I took about 10 minutes, ate a quick Cliff Bar, drank about a ½ liter water with some liquid IV, taped up that blister for this downhill, and it's basically downhill for the next 6 miles. Plan on being back in about 2 hours, 2.5, so between 3 and 4. It's about 1:20 now. Good day. It just got really chilly at the North Rim, which is the reason for the fleece. I'm sure I'll take this off pretty soon. But yeah, it got all of a sudden dropped maybe 20 degrees immediately as soon as you got exposed on the rim. So something to look out for if you're doing this in the winter. But no, the other people are trying to hitch a ride to the Bright Angel Lookout, hit the lodge, maybe get some food. I am not down to waste time. I kind of just want to get back and lay down. So that'll be my day. Probably won't record as much on the way down unless anything striking happens. So hope you're enjoying. Start of day 3. Got about 12 miles, a little over, 5,000 feet to go, but 7 of that is straight downhill to Phantom Ranch. The other part is just incredibly steep up to South Kaibab. I think I am going to do that route and then catch the bus line back to Bright Angel. I've never done that before, but why not? It's a whole trip of new. This morning was a little chilly. Right now I'm still in the t-shirt. Feels good. I get pretty warm. It's a leggings type of day only. Breezy compression all day. This is definitely completed out to be the hardest hike I've ever done. Hands down. But I'm excited to finish. Feel great, so full confidence of finishing. We're past Phantom Ranch and we're on the bridge. Got carrying 2 liters of water, which definitely put some weight to my bag. We've got about 4,000 plus feet of elevation to go, which is quite daunting, but overall, weather's good. Sun just came out, shades are on. Probably gonna beat the time. I was expecting to be back with the car by like 5, shooting for like 3 to 4, which is good. 5 is the worst case now, which is nice. Meaning we won't miss the orange line or blue line to get back to the Bright Angel trailhead. Overall, probably not going to record too much on the remainder of this little, but I'll try to keep posted as much as possible. But I'm just going to lock in, play music, and enjoy the remaining 7 miles of this 50-mile trek. Well, it's official. I did it. 50 miles, 11,000, maybe even 12,000 feet of elevation gain. Thought I was going to vomit on the bus getting back to this Bright Angel Lodge. Nauseous. Can't feel my feet. It's cold. But we did it. Hardest thing I've ever done. By far. Without even question. I've done a lot of hikes. That was for sure the hardest. Still chose to do it. I'm alive. Pulling the car up for everybody else that's to come after me. Hopefully I might try to get some food. I hope I find food. So nauseous. But might be a one and done. That's gonna end my college hiking career, I think, too. Pretty Lakes West till I graduate. I think that's it. It was real. I think I for sure left a legacy. Till then.